Alrighty, everybody, welcome to the LTA show. I got two guests in the camera. You want to do an introduction?
I am Lance. I went to middle school and high school with Felix.
Hi, I'm Janie. I went to college with Lance.
Alrighty, so today we're going to be doing a game of 21 questions, get to know our guests. So, the first one, you guys can decide who wants to answer the first one.
Or alternate.
Whichever one works for you. Alright, so the first question is going to be, what's your favorite food and what's your least favorite food?
Oh my.
Should we just both answer it? Or that might
Whichever one. Like, you can both take turns. You guys can say.
Superlatives are so hard.
Favorite food?
Yeah.
Favorite food. Like, if you had to, like, pick one food and you had to live with that.
Like a specific dish or like cuisine?
Specific, like,
I would go with ramen.
ramen?
Ramen.
Oh.
Good Japanese ramen.
So hard.
She grew up in San Jose. She's kind of spoiled.
You've got a wide palate, you know?
Yeah. Oh my god. I feel like ramen is too like strong though. Like if I had to eat that every day.
But there's, like, different flavors, though.
But like
Seafood,
it's
miso.
like heavy. I feel like
You could just take the noodles.
Just miso soup.
I feel like if it's every day, it's gotta be like a rice, like chicken and rice. Like it's like a solid. I don't know if that's my favorite, but it's like I have to eat it every day.
Yeah. What if you would never? You could choose a food that you would never get sick of, and then you could like. Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Choose a food you would never get sick of, so you can eat it every day.
Yeah.
It'd be like chicken and rice.
What's wrong with you?
Chicken and rice?
Wait,
What
no!
the-
What do you mean? Like, hold on, Van or something.
Oh
like,
my god. You
That's
eat
so
chicken.
good.
Chicken and rice?
That's your
Yeah.
favorite food?
Like, no seasoning, just chicken
No,
and rice?
no, like with seasoning. Like it's
That's
like,
your favorite
like the
food?
seasoning. Yeah. Or if I had to eat it every day.
No, I'm saying.
Oh wait, no. Wait, I thought you were asking me.
I changed the question.
Oh. And then you like re-clarified like and you were like,
Yeah.
oh. Yeah.
If you could choose any foods that you would never, so that you would never get sick of that food.
Oh, it's just my favorite food, and I'll never get sick of it.
Yeah.
Ramen solid, then yeah.
Alright, and then least favorite food?
Good start.
Star anise. Dude, oh my god, I made a braised dish, and the recipe called for star anise, I don't know how to pronounce it, and I've never used it before, and so I bought some from Safeway, and then, have you ever smelled it or like had it?
No, what is that?
It just tastes and smells like black licorice.
But they use it like to season like TX and stuff.
Oh, is it that, like, little star-shaped,
Yeah.
like,
It's
spice
like a
thing?
spice, yeah. And the recipe I used called for way too much of it, and so I was eating, like, I tried the dish I made, and it just tasted like black licorice, and it was bad.
Is it, like, used for, like, soups? Like, mainly? Like, what is...
Mostly for
Yeah.
like Chinese-based
Like a
dishes.
spice. Like
Yeah.
TX use it.
Yeah,
Because it's not edible, right? You can't
No.
eat it?
Or
it's
you
like,
wouldn't
I guess
eat
you
it.
could, but
you wouldn't like go and chew on
you
it.
could? Yeah, just
You'd,
crunch on it?
Sure, you could. You could
I feel
eat
like
cockroach.
it would taste like a pine cone. Like
The texture wise
Yeah.
and everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
oh, mine would be like salad or something.
Salad?
I don't believe in salad.
You don't believe in them. They just don't exist.
Okay. Dogs or cat? Or both?
I already know.
Yeah, I really like cats, but I'm allergic to both.
And I really
Really?
like dogs.
You're allergic to both?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it sucks. I had a cat, and then we were like, oh, why did... like, growing up, I had a cat, and we were like, oh, wow, why does Lance have asthma every day? and then he ran away. Or, like, my grandma locked him out of the house, and he didn't come back. And then my asthma cleared up. I was like, oh, that's crazy.
Connect the dots. Wait a minute. Something,
Yeah.
cat person?
Dog.
Dog?
Yeah.
Like, you can't stand cats? Or, like,
No,
you
no, no.
wouldn't mind it?
I'm actually gonna try to study to be a veterinarian. So
Okay.
yeah, I think all animals are equally cute, but dogs are a little more equally cute than us.
A little biased on the dogs? Okay. Hobby right now.
Hobby?
Yeah, fun hobby that you're doing right now.
Rollerblading.
Rollerblading?
Yeah.
Valorant too.
Video games?
But like last quarter, I started painting. Yeah.
Roller skating, huh?
Yeah.
I would never guess.
It's really fun. There's not like many good spots around here though. It's all like really rough and hilly.
Too hilly.
Isn't there like a little ring over there, like with a skate park? Because I saw people
so.
rollerblading,
Oh.
or maybe just like maybe it was a court.
Hmm.
One of those two. Let's see. Next one's gonna be favorite cartoon or kids show, growing up.
Growing up.
Growing up.
I feel like there's like only one right answer here.
Really?
It's it's either Avatar or your.
Wait,
Oh,
like how, like childhood or like?
Yeah, how childhood are we talking?
Okay, we'll do like elementary, and then you can do middle school.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob, okay.
Wait, I'm trying to think.
It's like a lot of like.
Okay, like top 3, I guess. Top 3, we'll go there.
Alright.
SpongeBob's 1.
Avatar.
Avatar
Yeah.
2.
Okay, listen, it's really hard for me because I like watch anime really early, so I don't really have like favorite cartoons. I think.
I mean,
What's your favorite like really on anime then?
So like my entire beginning anime phase was just Bleach. My cousin had like an MP4 player and like it had like 100 Bleach episodes on it. I literally would just
What
like
the heck?
rewatch and rewatch that.
okay.
So that was me. Yeah.
And then other 2.
Other two.
Unless if you want to just do
Childhood.
Bleach.
Childhood.
And you have one more left because you said
One more.
Avatar, SpongeBob, and I'm sure there's plenty of good ones out
Yeah, I'm
there.
sure there's more, but I
Yeah,
can't
it's
think of
just
them right now.
There's like Dragon Ball. There's like
Like the story is just like suppressed in my.
there's like
My
Jimmy
memory.
Neutron, Fairy Odd
Fairy Odd
Parents.
Parents is a good one.
There's Kids Next Door. Danny
Code Lyoko.
Phantom. What?
Code Lyoko.
Never heard of that.
I've never heard of that before. What?
Yeah.
I don't know, like Yo Gabba Gabba.
Didn't that come out when we were like? Isn't that a kid show? Like a.
Well, I don't really remember it, so like I just figured. It's
I
kinda
feel like
in that kids.
Yeah, I only remember like the series that I don't like as much. Like I remember as a kid like watching TV,
Yeah.
and then we get to a certain point in the afternoon, and then like Barney starts playing, and then like Reading Rainbow. I'm like, oh, TV's getting bad now. We gotta turn it off.
You're one of
That's what
those,
I remember.
Those Barney haters.
Yeah.
That explains a lot.
I was like, oh god, this shit again.
Other 2? Or just Bleach?
Oh, wait, Dragon Tales. I remember really like that. But that's like kid.
Dragon Tales?
Yeah, it was like about siblings, and then wait,
Siblings.
yeah,
There were siblings.
yeah, were they?
I don't know the plot at all.
Oh, siblings, and then they go and they hang out with dragons and stuff. Kind of, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Befriending dragons?
I like completely forgot about it until like YouTube showed me like, oh, Dragon Tales opening. I was like, oh my god, repressed memory.
Nostalgia.
Yeah,
Alright,
nostalgia.
what's the 3rd one then? And you haven't decided. You just thought about it.
Sure, there's one. I just can't think of it.
What Code Lyoko?
SpongeBob, probably.
SpongeBob?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Favorite childhood toy growing up. And then least favorite toy.
Childhood toy.
Yeah. Beyblades, Bakugan.
Oh my god, Bakugan.
Dude.
Wait, cartoon. Bakugan. That was fire.
Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Wait, did you guys watch
Legos?
the Bakugan anime? Or like,
I saw like a little,
Yeah,
a
only
little
when it was
bit,
like on
okay.
TV when I was
Yeah,
at
yeah.
home,
but
like,
they were like exclusive. Like they'd be like, "Yes, come back next time," and then you'll never get it. It would be like once a week.
A favorite childhood toy. Like Legos. I would just like make I would make like random characters with my brother, and then we would just like give them backstories and like this is a spy from like Russia or
nice.
something, right? And then we
So
just have fun with it. Yeah.
Legos, yeah. How about yourself?
board games. I played a lot of board games with my dad when I was little.
Like what? Like Candyland or Monopoly?
Yeah,
or
Candyland and then
Life?
Moncala.
Moncala?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What's that one again? Is that
Marbles, kind of? I have it right now, actually.
Is it the one with the little wood board?
Yeah.
And then
It's
you
like
get to
bits,
move it?
Yeah.
I haven't played that in forever.
I had an AI class that I took, and I had to code. It wasn't really an AI because it didn't learn, but it was an algorithm for for playing Mancala.
What? Does it work?
Sort of.
Is it buggy?
It works, but like it didn't. Like the graders didn't give a good. Like it didn't give 100%. So.
So
They're
it's
like,
got
oh, it didn't
potential,
match.
just
Yeah,
they didn't put in that
It has
time.
potential.
I mean,
I
okay,
like that.
okay,
I like
but
that.
listen. When he came to play Mancala with me, and
Oh,
he was like, "Oh, you're basically playing against my AI." Like that was after
Wow.
he already lost like 3 rounds, and then I was like, "Oh, wait, what? Are you playing like your AI?" And he's like, "Oh, worse." And then he proceeded to. That night we were playing like 2 different board games, and he lost every single game
I hate
for like
That
3
sucks.
hours.
Snakes and ladders, or right?
Snakes and ladder.
Or cherries and ladders or something like that. And I don't know what. It's like that ladder game, you know?
Oh, shoots! Yeah, shoots.
Shoots and ladders?
Yeah. I remember playing that in elementary school. That was a really fun game.
Okay, I don't think it's my favorite toy, but I have a very distinct memory of like, it's like it looks like an aquarium. It's like a blue jelly thing.
Oh, is the squishy one?
Yeah, but the one
And
where you can
then-
like put your fingers in it and then it gets stuck. Yeah, I have a very like
Those-
distinct memory of
Those are
that.
like hard to find.
Yeah,
I think it's like you can only see those in like arcades. The
I wonder
prizes.
if they're just like illegal now or something. Like
Illegal?
oh, some kid like choked on it or something.
But those things are huge.
Wait, they were like this thick.
How?
Are you thinking like the
Wait.
finger trap?
Yeah,
No,
like it's like a
the-
finger trap thing, but then
it
it's like
rolls.
just like the jelly with like the hole in the middle.
It's like the one that rolls. You can like.
Wait, no, I think
Oh.
we're all thinking
Like,
of
there's,
different
like,
things.
there's, like-
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Wait.
Wait. What's it called? Like a. Jelly.
We're looking it up for those that don't know.
What, I don't even know what to search.
Yeah.
The jelly.
Jelly tube toy.
Oh.
I feel like it's gonna be okay.
Hey,
yeah,
hey,
this
Wait,
thing.
yeah,
Right?
yeah,
this thing.
that,
Yeah. Okay,
that,
so we all
yeah.
agree.
Okay, never mind.
Right. How like safe for work is this podcast?
It's fine. Like you can swear. It's
Okay.
not like super restrict.
I remember reading on Reddit. It's like
Uh-oh.
I know.
there's like people.
I knew it. I knew
It's
it.
like anything's a sex toy if you're brave enough, right?
Yeah.
And then people were like link images of these, and then I remember reading a comment. This was like years ago. I read a comment under that. It was like, I tried this once, and it ripped all my pubes out. I was like, what?
Oh my
Hey,
Imagine the
god.
pain.
Somebody had to, someone had to, figure it out.
Yeah, there's
I
no
feel like that
way-
wouldn't
no
wouldn't
way
even
trying.
feel good because like it like stays in place.
Some people are curious. They want to know what
Yeah,
that sensation's like. I don't know. Alright, moving on. Favorite music and least favorite music?
Oh.
You can be
Favorite
genre.
music.
Or
It's like-
genre?
You get more than one. More than one's fine.
Genre is kind of hard just because
Yeah.
people are always like, oh, like, what do you listen to? I'm like, I don't know how to say it. But, like, whenever they ask, I'm like, R&B pop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
hip-hop,
that's what I tell
indie.
them.
That's like combined? Or is it two
Like-
separate?
88 Rising, John Bellion, and then like more chill ones too.
Yeah.
We have a range. I like lyricists too, like lyrics rap. Joyner Lucas, Eminem.
Okay, when he first asked me what music I listened to, I told him ballads, and he had no idea what I was talking about, but it's like slow songs.
Like
It's just
kind of.
R&B.
Yeah, yes. But like,
Yeah.
I had like a
Nicki.
phase where I watched a lot of Korean dramas, and like all the OSTs are like, slow, sad song.
You like that
Like
kind of
that too?
melody? That
Yeah, I like
tone,
that
that
too.
vibe and everything?
Yeah.
Alright, least favorite music. Something you can't stand.
I'll say country, but honestly, country's kind of good.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. I was gonna say the first thing that came to my mind was country, but I actually don't dislike it that much. But it's just like,
So I
well,
can
actually
stand
no. I guess I could say like metal. I probably don't like.
That's true.
Metal?
Yeah,
metal.
Metal.
Like heavy metal?
Yeah, heavy metal.
Like
Yeah.
screaming and
Yeah.
Dude, pirate metal slaps though.
Pirate metal.
Pirate metal.
You have to show
What
me.
is
after.
that?
You have to show me
I had
after.
no idea what it was, but you know, I think Tobias Fate, the league streamer, he'd play it on his streams,
No.
and then Tyler listened to some songs on Spotify, and it was like kind of interesting. You should look it up.
Okay.
It's not like something I would listen to like on my free time, but it's like if I'm in the mood, it's like oh, pirate
Hmm.
Okay.
metal.
Okay.
Alright, what is your pet peeves? It could be work related, it can be something you just can't stand when people do it.
Man.
I hate it when he makes a certain face.
What face?
You do it with the camera. It's like that. I don't know. Do it there. Oh my god.
Wait, I didn't know you didn't like that.
Oh no. It's because like okay. I have like I have a really hard time like making decisions like that kind of thing, and so usually I'll ask him, and like usually like this is really pretty hard for me, but I'll at least like whittle it down to like 3 or 5 like choices like eating, right?
Yeah.
And then he'll just be like, I don't know.
It just doesn't help you.
He doesn't even say like, oh I don't know, or like I'm not sure. He's like, I don't know. Or that's the actually no, it's a face with that tone of like, oh.
All right, Lance. What about yourself?
I had one, but then she had me all stressed out. What was it? Give me some time. Like, let's move on to the next question.
I could say more pet peeves.
Yeah,
No.
it could be something that happened in college. You know, people do it. It can be like people just walking by, or interaction with people.
I had one. I had a good one, and then
Is it like something that like happens at home, happens in public areas, happens at work, happens like certain situations, interactions, conversations?
oh, when someone tries to like out alpha you, like our previous
Really? Dang, call him the roommate out.
like we're just trying to like exist, and then some guy comes up like some guy in a group, right? We're like talking, and he's just like, oh, how much do you bench? Like that's a terrible example, like stuff like that.
It's just
It's like-
kind of like
He obviously has like insecurities, trying to project them.
he's just trying to like
Yeah.
show a little dominance.
Yeah,
trying
yeah. It's like, why are you trying to like tell me that you're better than me?
To,
Like
he didn't even ask.
if you have to tell me that you're better than me, then you're not better than me. You know. I feel like that's like that's kind of my mentality.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
No pet peeves at like the pizza place though. I'm
Like
sure you had.
customers?
I'm sure
yeah.
you
Oh,
had,
that'd be interesting.
I haven't worked
yeah.
in so long.
but I'm sure you've had something
Oh,
there.
okay. When they come in at like 8:50 when we close at 9, right? It's like it's perfectly valid, but fuck you.
Okay, yeah. I feel
It's
like
like-
45 is like okay. 50 is like I'll feel really bad, but if I come exactly 50, I won't feel too
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
But it's like anything past 50 is like
Yeah.
Jesus
If they come in at 8:50 and they see us packing up and they're like, oh sorry,
Yeah.
are you guys closed? And then we'll be okay, yeah, we can make one last one,
Yeah.
right? But then if they come in like expecting you to serve them, it's like okay, like
oh like sit down too, or
yeah, like
oh
you-
that really
even take
sucks
out,
then.
but like
yeah.
It's kind of like the common restaurant rule, or
yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
with any store closing, it's a 10-minute grace period.
There's a lot of sentiment about that online though. They're like, it's your job. Like, if I come in at 8:59 and you can serve me in a minute, then you're gonna serve me. It's like,
It's kind of
But
fair
then it's
though.
like they should understand. You know, you had a long day.
yeah.
Yeah, like they should understand that you don't really like it, but then obviously you should understand because like if you have that mentality, then it's like why don't you close at 8:50
Mhm.
or 8:40 and then
Mhm.
keep going. So it's
But
like
that's like an inconvenient
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Or if anything, like if you know that they're open for the rest of the day, you just show up earlier,
Mhm.
not
Yeah.
like not when they're closing.
Mm-hmm.
But I get it. All right, next one. What superpower would you have? Would you want to
Oh, I
have?
talk to people all the time.
I want to turn back time, dude. I feel like that'd be
A
such
time
That's
warp?
never
Yeah.
my answer because I just feel like
Change
it's
the
too
past.
complicated.
I was just
yeah.
thinking about this today. Like, what if I could like go back to when I was like 5 with all the knowledge I know? Be like, Mom, Dad, buy Bitcoin, right?
Oh, that kind of thing.
Yeah, like apply to Google at like 11 years old with all our knowledge.
I feel like when I was little, I always thought about that. Like, what if I just went back and then like remembered everything?
Yeah,
and,
dude.
like,
you remembered everything.
yeah,
And
didn't
then
have to do all this embarrassing. Like,
changes the future too much. See floating
They
cars.
just rewind it again.
like, what if I was 5 and didn't shit my pants in front of the laundry or something?
should we talk?
You want to talk about that?
No,
Seems
no.
a bit specific.
Let's move on.
Alright, if you had the chance to invent something, let's say like something that happened in the past or happening right now, what would you invent if they weren't around?
Wait,
Like,
what would you?
like
invent?
you'd be like the first one to invent this.
Oh.
Like it could be like the light bulb or like
Oh.
cars. Like if you were technically like that person who invented it,
Who would you like? Oh.
who what would you want to invent is what I mean.
Oh.
Like if no one had that idea.
Or this probably isn't my answer, but I always think light bulb is really cool because whenever they do videos on it, they show like kind of like the industrial revolutionary thing and how like everything lights up at night, and it's like they always do it really pretty. Like in Dr. Stone too, when they talk about the light bulb, they did a really pretty like bit
I
on
wouldn't
it.
want to invent the light bulb
Mhm.
because who's it?
Edison.
Thomas Edison is gonna come along later and steal it from you.
True.
Because he gets all the credit, but he didn't
Yeah.
invent the light bulb. He just made it better.
Suppose you made it and like it was already up to that level.
Oh man.
I feel like communication stuff like phones are pretty cool.
First
Yeah.
one to invent the
Yeah.
phone.
Or I think like a recorder or something. Like a sound recorder type of thing.
My problem with that is like if you're the first person to invent it, that means you went your whole life without it.
That's true.
So like I wouldn't want to like invent my PC because that means I would spend my whole life without my PC.
Alright, suppose you like
That's a lot. to
you just
say.
have a lot of time afterwards. Like you're not like 80 and you discovered it.
Uh-huh.
Like you're just like
Is this something that you want to take credit for?
it's something you want to take credit for that no one knows and that you made.
Oh man.
Huh.
Like the microwave.
Microwave?
Hmm.
The microwave.
Mm,
Yeah.
Ding.
Yeah.
But do you know who made the microwave?
Nope.
Fair enough though.
Fair enough.
Now it's Lance.
Yeah.
Takes credit.
You can have it.
They'll be like, do you know who made the microwave?
That's right, it was me.
They'll be like, no, it was you, bitch.
Your name's gonna be on the microwave.
Yeah.
Lance is
No
microwave.
one's claimed it yet, so you can claim it.
That's true. Did you choose? Because you only
Like
mentioned
phone, probably.
phone?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, okay.
I didn't say mine for superpower though. Mine would be teleportation.
You wouldn't want to read people's minds or
Teleportation. Although I did, mind reading was one of mine. Where I was like, even though I know it would actually really suck, I'm just so curious that I would kind of be willing to bet. But I think teleportation is just the best one. Because like, I think time travel, one of the things I really like about it is like, oh, like I'm late for class, go back in time, right? Versus like, oh, I'm late for class, teleport to class. And I can teleport and like travel whenever I want. That's pretty nice.
instant teleportation,
Yeah.
Dragon Ball reference.
That'd be
But then
so
you just
cool.
wouldn't it be kind of awkward though? Because like you won't know exactly what's happening there. So like if you teleport
Oh.
to somebody,
And
you
then
might-
like they're like in a situation.
yeah, you're just like, oh, sorry, teleport back,
Wait, exactly, yeah. Teleport back.
and then they'd be like, hey, that was a little bad
Yeah,
timing there.
must have been like my
bad.
imagination or something.
If you see something too much, you're like, oh. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite fruit. Least favorite fruit.
It's for fruit.
Fruit, and then we'll do vegetable after.
Tomato.
Oh my god.
Tomato.
Wait, that's kind of a cheat answer. Okay, actual least favorite fruit? I don't know.
Durian.
I like durian.
Pineapple. Mango. Cantaloupe. Grapes.
I'll say cantaloupe, bro. Or
Kiwi.
what's
Lychee.
that a?
Dragon fruit. Blueberry. Raspberry.
There's like a melon that's like not great.
Honeydew?
It's not green.
Not great.
I think it's cantaloupe. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Cantaloupe.
cantaloupe's good though. What the heck?
Okay, I just don't like melons. I'm also like kind of allergic to them. But I like this isn't my least favorite of the melons, but I almost want to say watermelon just because I think a lot of people like it, but I don't. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
fair
cantaloupe
enough.
is like I feel like a lot of people would be like, yeah, I don't really like cantaloupe, but watermelon.
She hates on me for not liking cucumber, but then she goes and says she doesn't like watermelon.
I don't get it. He likes pickles and not cucumber.
I don't like pickles. I'll eat them.
Okay. But it's water. It's just.
Figs.
Figs.
Yeah, I think I'm scarred.
Why? You're like,
Oh.
oh, this is a tasty fruit. and
Oh
you're
wait,
like,
this would be an interesting story.
Yeah, so the whole like reproductive process of figs is like they need wasps to enter them and die.
Isn't that crazy?
What?
It's
Yeah.
What?
It's fine because like the figs like they get like absorbed into the fig. So there's like no remnant of the fig, but
Run of
that's-
the wasp.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
the wasp. But they lay their babies in there, so like you could harvest the fig. You can harvest the fig and you'll see larvae like squirming around. And then, oh man, oh my god, I thought it was like complete bullshit. Like, oh yeah, the fig's like, or the wasp is like completely dead already. Like it's so absorbed. And then my parents, like my mom's side of the family, we were having a dinner and they bought some figs. I was like, oh dude, why are they so like paranoid? And then my aunt opened one up and she saw like a white little thing like squirming around in there and she screamed.
Dude.
Oh, man.
I did not know that's how they make figs.
Yeah,
I can't look at them the same way.
I would look into Steve Mold. He made a video on figs and wasps.
Okay. Favorite fruit?
Favorite fruit? Oh, I thought I just said figs.
No, you said least favorite.
No, yeah, that was it. Okay. Favorite. I like bananas.
Bananas, yeah. I knew
Banana?
Bananas.
I have like an interesting one because I feel like if you ask any of like my family, they're like, "Oh, she would like strawberries," but actually, like after maturing, I feel like
What?
no, like I feel like strawberry flavored things are really good, but the fruit itself, honestly, kind of tastes like water. Like it's not really sweet. Like even the sweet ones are like, they have like it's like a hint of a strawberry flavor.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, so like I do like strawberry flavored things, but the actual fruit, I'm like okay. Like if it was the actual fruit, and it was like cut for me, then probably like mango. I think actually.
As favorite?
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on to vegetable. Least favorite?
Cucumber? Question mark? Is that a vegetable?
Yeah.
Is that not?
Yeah, I hate cucumbers.
Mm.
Celery too. Like raw celery?
That's
Oh yeah,
fair.
celery's pretty bad actually. I didn't think
You
of
can't
that.
enjoy celery. It's tough.
I still remember that like one time, like when I was a kid on the news, they're just like, oh yeah, if you eat celery, it's like negative calories. So I'm like, oh yeah, you just run and you like chew on a celery.
Negative
But it'd be
calories?
worse.
Yeah, because it's like 99 point whatever % water, right?
And it takes like energy to chew it.
Yeah, so like your body expends calories to digest and to chew.
Oh, so. Oh, what?
Yeah. So because it's like pretty much just all fiber, your body will lose calories just eating celery.
Just doing that work.
Yeah,
Wow, I did not know that.
it's pretty interesting.
It's gotta be like celery or eggplant for me. Least favorite.
Eggplant?
Yeah.
Like
I
not
can
even like
tolerate eggplant.
not even like cooked dishes?
When it's like fried, I think I'm like okay with it. But I feel like anything fried is pretty good. So yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then favorite vegetable?
Favorite. Wait, what's your favorite?
Like spinach or kale probably,
Huh.
By itself?
or okra. Okra's really good.
Oh, okra. Wait, you're just listing a lot that I don't like. Like I also don't like carrots. I don't like.
You don't like carrots?
But they're cooked properly, like.
Yeah, and my dad always makes fun of me for it because, like, for Chinese zodiac, I'm a rabbit, and he's like, "Oh my god, do you know that
Oh.
game, like, on the Wii, like, raving rabbits?" Or
Oh,
something?
yeah.
Yeah. He's like, "Oh, you're like one of those. You're like carnivorous or something."
Carnivorous?
Because I like really like eating meat, and he's like, "Wait,
Carnivorous
what
rabbit.
the heck kind of
Oh
rabbit
my
are you?"
gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine is probably some like Chinese vegetable.
Like what? Like bok choy? Or
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Well,
How
that's the
about
only
you,
one I
Felix?
know.
How about you?
What? Favorite or
Yeah.
least favorite?
Favorite?
Favorite? Would an avocado count? Are they technically
They're
veg?
fruits, but we'll count it.
Culinary vegetable.
I mean, I guess like either that or like cauliflower.
Oh,
Mm.
that's
You
good,
really
that's
can't
good,
get like
yeah.
a bad cauliflower.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Actually, I
If
just
it's cooked.
remembered another one, kabocha. It's like kind of like pumpkin, but I really like that.
The edible, right? The edible kind of pumpkin?
Yeah. Kabocha. It's like
Yeah. Wait, like by itself or like?
cooked with something.
Because I think like you can do like tempura.
Yeah, that's really good.
But then like that's the only one I know you can. Well, with
Okay.
soup, I guess, like miso soup.
I think
you can
like-
kind of
yeah,
incorporate.
something like that.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
really good.
You don't want to drink that
You open your window fridge.
after when the camera's cut. You're like,
Yeah,
give me one,
exactly.
please. All right, next one. What's your biggest regret? Biggest regret ever. Something you're willing to say in the camera. If you don't have any, that's fine.
Winter quarter, I joined JK, which is like the dance
Oh,
team
yeah.
at school. And that was literally like the quarter right before like COVID hit, like spring quarter. And like I'd always wanted to do a dance team, but then like I went to like a few and was too scared or something. And then like it was like second year and my friend like through like a crazy turn of events I ended up going to it and like sticking with it, and then I found like some really close friends and also this one.
This one.
Yeah.
I like how you're dressing each other. This one.
Yeah, that one right there. So that's pretty pog.
Pretty pog.
Pretty goppers.
Oh my gosh.
Do you have any regrets, Felix?
Any regrets?
Take another week.
I would say taking the classes in high school, like senior year, when I took AP Comp Sci. The good memories there.
Oh yeah.
And then AP Bio. I took like 3 AP classes, and I didn't really need them because like I ended up going to CSM. So like I just wish if I knew if I was gonna go to CSM, I would have had a less stressful senior year. I would have had time to do other things.
Yeah.
Those are some fun times. Comp Sci.
Yeah. That, oh my god.
Did he tell you the story?
Wait, I don't think so.
I don't think he-
the Jamie Ip one?
The what?
His Jamie's game?
He had a game?
Oh, okay. Which one are you talking
Different story.
Wait, tell me that one, and then I was
Okay.
gonna...
So like we had a final project and it's like make whatever you wanted, right?
Yeah.
And then Jamie Ip made a game. And okay.
Did you have to say the full name so clearly, like 5
No,
minutes?
because we had like multiple Jamies in school.
Okay.
Gotta give him credit. You
Yeah,
know?
so
Okay,
oh my
okay.
god. So we were learning Java
Mhm.
and using Eclipse IDE. If you want graphics, you have to like use something called Java Swing, and I spent like too many hours researching into that, and then I taught Jamie Ip how to do it because he was like, oh, I want to do some GUI stuff. I was like, okay, I'll teach you. And then he made his game, right? It was like a haunted like type like choose your own adventure kind of thing.
Okay.
And then, as an Easter egg, if you typed in Lance, the dialogue would pop up and say, "You suddenly feel shorter, and you're not sure why."
Wow.
Wait, it's like
Yeah.
Undertale vibes.
Yeah. It's
like a lot of
Easter egg.
That's so
right?
cute.
he did similar stuff for like other people.
That's so cute.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
It's cool.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a funny story. Like a...
It was
like,
funny.
well, like, I thought it was gonna be like, oh, it crashed or something.
I see.
I was expecting that. I didn't know he did an Easter egg for you.
But what story are you talking about?
The first project that we did, on the first day of Christmas, you know, the 12 days of Christmas, remember that?
Yeah,
Did they not tell you what I did with it?
this sounds familiar. I forgot what happened.
I wrote on Google Doc,
Oh, and then you tried to paste it over.
and then I copied it and pasted it in there,
Wait.
because I had no clue about code.
Yeah, he coded on a Google Doc, and the way Google Docs like encodes characters, they're different than they're different than plain text. So there's like extra like spaces or like you replace a period or a semicolon with one of the problems was a semicolon, right? And then it's like, what's wrong with this? Like no one could figure it out.
Yeah.
And then we like backspace it and then put it in again, and then it started working.
And then I had to manually put it in each one.
Oh
Because
my.
it was like on the first day of Christmas, and then I had to change that like last part of the line. I kept doing that all the way down.
man.
And that was only the first project.
Yeah.
Like the first week of school.
Wait, that was the AP comp sci though?
Yeah.
Like you just went into that without knowing anything about
Yeah.
coding?
I thought,
Damn.
oh,
Yeah, that's pretty.
I was like, wow, this might be fun. And then I was like, wow, I'm miserable.
My friend kind of did that, but even she did like I think intro and then AP, so
Yeah.
that's kind of
Easier transition than what I did.
Yeah.
I went feet first.
Java's not very beginner friendly.
I did intro to comp sci actually in high school. Actually, what was even more fun is I still remember it in elementary school. We did Terrapin logo,
What?
which is like it's for elementary schoolers, but it's like you have a turtle and then you go like FD 10 and it'll like walk forward 10 and draw a line, and then you go like RT like 90, a turn like a 90 degree angle.
Oh.
And so all your projects are like you draw stuff, which is actually really fun. Like they're like, oh, do the circle, and then they kind of have like, oh, do the square, but then don't do like the do it in a loop or something.
Do you remember
That's really
Delsiner's
fun.
class? Robotics in middle school? Oh no, I forgot you left like early.
Yeah, so I had no clue.
Yeah.
Was it on Python, that turtle one? Because I know there's something similar in
remember.
Python where you can do that turtle thing where it'll draw
Yeah.
for you.
I'm not sure. I just
So
remember
like
it was
a-
called
yeah,
Turtle Logo.
yeah, it was like
but
a probably a child's like
yeah,
intro to logical thinking.
yeah, it was really fun.
What did you do after you left in like 6th grade?
Went to Guam,
Oh yeah, Guam.
and I never saw you until high school.
Dude, do you remember what happened when you got back?
No.
Okay, so in like 6th grade, we were like, did we meet in orchestra? It was orchestra, right? Or like, we met somewhere in 6th grade, in one of our classes.
I think it was orchestra because that was the only class I had with you.
Okay. And then we would walk home from school after, right?
Yeah.
We were
Like in middle
carrying
school?
our violins and stuff. And then,
Is this one with Tyler?
no, I don't think so. No,
Okay.
this was our 6th grade, so he was still in elementary school.
Okay.
But we would like pass by the community center.
Oh,
You
wait.
remember that? Community center.
Was
and
it
then-
when we bought the candy?
Yeah, he was like, hey, Len, you want to buy some candy? I was like, oh, candy? Candy? And he takes me to this vending machine
Wait,
at the
what?
community center, like,
Oh
or
my
the community
gosh.
rec center or whatever.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
And then he bought me a candy. I was like, oh my god, Felix, I want to pay you back for this. It was like 75 cents or something. And then after the year ended, he just like left. I was like, where'd Felix go? Felix!
Because I think I forgot to tell everybody. I only told the people in my last period class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, Felix, no.
I have
I
your
was like,
75
shit.
cents.
Yeah, I owe him 75 cents. And then in high school, it was like sophomore year, right?
Yeah,
Sophomore?
because that's when I came back.
Yeah. I was like, is that Felix? Is that Felix?
Yeah.
And I was like, I took 75 cents out of my backpack. I was like, here.
Did I remember? I don't know if I like.
No, you were like, I think you were like, oh, okay. And then you're like, I'm not gonna take it though. You're like, you wouldn't accept it. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
It took so much effort to get you to accept it.
Because I was like, what is this for? Like, I just, like I know it was a reunion, but I don't think, like, 75 cents is, I don't
No,
know.
I feel like you guys unlocked another repressed memory. But basically, like in the middle-ish of preschool, I switched schools.
Mhm.
And then, like, I don't know why it was such a big deal for them, but it was. And, like, it was like preschool, right? So the teacher
Yeah.
had, like, every kid, like, on this big piece of a paper, draw, like, art
Mm.
for me.
Aww.
And then and they compiled it. They compiled it into a book, and it was like actually really cute because some people like weren't even like my friends really or anything. But I guess like preschool, so you're all kind of friends.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then I remember I was like, oh, this is so nice. And then like I remember looking back at it once, and it's just like really cute, like you know, like kids
Oh,
like
yeah.
flowers and whatever. But then I think like our house got remodeled or something, and then like it just disappeared,
No.
and I have no idea where it
Oh,
is. Yeah,
yeah.
but yeah. So I think I tried to forget about it because I was really sad about it. But
Kids put their blood, sweat, and
I
tears to that
know it
drawing.
was so cute. Oh
It's
my
just
God.
scribbles.
Like even the boys, you know, like they don't really care, but it's like, draw like a face or something.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Childhood. Forever. Never forget that book. Shout out to that class.
That was an interesting. Wait. No, yeah. For a second, I was like, did I imagine that? Because I was like, I'm
Did
gonna.
I imagine that?
No, because I was like, it's so long ago. And then wait, what the heck?
She's confused.
I feel like, because I remember like, there were like older kids who were like, I guess who were part time or something. They would like roll around these like carts with like fruit roll-ups and stuff. And then I was like, oh, I want a fruit roll-up, but I have like no money. So I'm like, oh, if I want one.
What? What kind of school
I don't know
is
why.
this?
That's just like another
What?
random memory I had, like during break or something.
Oh, like what? Like a candy man? Just ding ding
Yeah,
ding,
yeah.
ding,
But I
just
feel like I remember it being like an older kid, like an 8th grader. Not 8th grader probably, but I don't know, high schooler maybe.
Hey kids, you want some candy?
I know.
Some
Oh.
preschoolers? Here, buy some candy.
That's what you did to me. Except you bought it for me.
And then
True.
that forgot
He took you
about
into a
it.
dark corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe I like forgot about that.
Wow, big fan.
Yeah. 75 cents was a lot.
A
but
lot.
Yeah,
I was
dude.
surprised. I honestly was like surprised how I got that money. I think because it was like lunch.
Cut the cameras.
Oh, lunch, like,
You know, lunch money?
Oh
Mom
wait,
gives you $5 and it's like $4.50.
don't pay for it.
Yeah, because I never bought lunch, but like my mom was like, here, take it anyway.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna just buy candy.
That's funny.
Ding. You know that it's still over there, the vending machine?
Oh
my
shit.
God.
And they still have lifesavers there.
Oh my god.
We're gonna go back. Beep.
Hell
yeah, dude, that'd be so cute.
You know, open and be like, you start crying. Like,
Oh my
Lance, it's just candy. Come on.
Yeah.
I don't know. Any last thoughts?
Oh, is that the last question?
Yeah. I mean, well, it's 30 minutes, and that's typically
Okay.
how long the podcast is. And I'm sure I need to pee too, so we'll have a break.
Yeah.
Last thoughts, Lance?
What do you think of this pina colada 6.5% from Trader Joe's?
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
I don't know. I feel very hot. Like my head's just kind of thumping a little bit. I think the alcohol's getting to me.
Wait, what's your heart rate right now? Because it was already like 90 and 100 when you're sitting. Oh,
100,
no.
107 right now.
That's the lowest
my
it's been all day.
God.
And that's just me
That makes
sitting.
sense.
That's me
Oh,
sitting
yeah.
down. That's a little too high. Mine's like typically like 50.
50. Wow.
I think
Oh,
it's-
do you
I
still
think-
run?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it said. Yeah.
Were you on track together?
Yeah.
Check
Hurdles.
Wait, what did you
And then
do?
I stopped doing it.
You were also hurdles?
He did
He-
long distance.
Oh, okay.
Long distance, but then I tried hurdles with Lance.
Mm.
And then I'll never forget, we didn't practice. And who was that sprint coach?
Which one?
There's
Sunny?
Who?
They were like multiple years people.
Like our senior or junior year?
It's either Coach Sunny or the black dude.
Black dude.
I forgot his
I don't-
name.
I don't know what his name was, but like
The one Rosalind was
he knew-
crushing on.
Really?
Oh my god, don't expose!
Cut the camera right there.
No, wait, that's
Oh,
messed
man.
up.
Oh my gosh.
How did you just
I did
say
not know that. Yeah, but like I remember I was doing like a practice run. He was like, "Hey, like if you do like the way you're doing it, like you could get seriously injured." And I was like, "Really?" Like,
Oh.
because like you could be severely injured, or you could something like that. Because I was doing it wrong, but I still jumped over the hurdle,
Uh-huh.
and then he was like concerned. I was like, "Wow, I'm scarred. I can't do hurdles now."
Was it about like the actual
Oh.
height ones? And then did they roll?
Because like I think it was like I almost like clipped my feet.
Yeah,
or
because
something.
he was like jumping like you would jump over like a box. Like you would bring both legs up, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, what?
You would run up to it and just like bring both feet up at the same time.
Same.
Yeah. So if one of his feet clipped it, he would fall face first onto the ground.
And he needs to like have both feet up at the same time, but then have like forward momentum to go over it, not just like
Yeah.
the same height.
So
Wait,
funny.
what?
Oh my god! I remember one of the practices. Oh my! One of like the older kids was like messing around with the hurdles, and for some reason he was trying to do them backwards, and then the coach was just like watching him like everyone like people, like I was just watching him, and the coach was just watching him, and then eventually he ate shit because when you run in with
Wait,
your foot
what do you
hits
mean
it,
backwards?
like the hurdle was backwards, like it was
Oh.
reversed,
Oh.
and normally if you hit it, the hurdle will knock down.
Yeah.
But he was doing it backwards.
I see, I
So
see.
he clipped it
Uh-huh.
and just ate shit. and the coach just started laughing at him.
Wait, okay, this is completely unrelated, but I was in marching band, and so one time, so I was in the pit section, which is like just the front one. We don't actually march, but like we were out in the field practicing, waiting for the rest of the band to come, and then a lot of our instructors are like pretty young, like they're in college or something, right?
Yeah.
And like, so they're like really like they're pretty cool, right? We're like, wow, like this guy, and then like he.
Yeah.
He was like, I think he normally does it just to be like, parkour type of thing. But what happened was like, from the track, it's about this tall, that's just wall, and then there's like another like about that tall like fence, right? So he tried to like from the track like kind of like almost like long jump like onto it and then climb over, but then somehow he like missed, and so he literally
God.
just like a fly like hit like this and then fell back onto the track. And it was us watching. We're like, oh no! But
That's so embarrassing.
it was so embarrassing. So he still went up to like climb back like over the fence. So he didn't do it, but I was just like, oh no! Like,
You're just like, what
Whoa.
did I just witness?
It's
yeah,
so
he ate
embarrassing.
shit. Oh my.
I bet that's what
It's
he
so
regrets
funny, though.
doing.
Yeah.
Hurdles, man, good time.
Good time.
That was fun.
Definitely scary.
I could never do it. I remember like for PE we had like a track unit or whatever, right? So they have the like, I think the like normal height hurdles, but then they're the ones that like roll if you hit them. But I was like, there's no way I could do that. And then they had the shorter ones, but the shorter ones don't roll. Like they're kind of like set, and I couldn't even do those. I was just like,
You did hurdles in PE?
yeah.
So
We never did that.
That
Yeah,
sounds like
I was actually gonna say like I'm
Yeah.
surprised.
We only did mile run.
Fun PE story. Did you ever? You didn't have Miss Ramos. Like she taught
No.
one class my year and then she got fired.
No, that's
Yeah.
freshman year, right? Because I wasn't there. Never remember.
I think it was freshman year. Yeah. So we had the swim unit, right? And I told Janie this story. Our final was like extra credit, and
Oh, it's actually good.
I think it was extra credit. Like we had a final, but then like to get extra credit on the final, you would have to bring a pair of jeans from home. You had to put it on, right? And you had to jump into the pool with the jeans on.
What?
And then you had to, while treading water, take off the jeans,
I don't understand.
tie the ends of the jeans together, and then you would flip it over your head and then hold the waist together so it would make like a makeshift like life device, like a floaty. And you could just like float on it.
What?
I know, right? That's
That's
what
a
I
thing?
said. Like
Yeah.
what?
Isn't that kind of awkward? Because you have to wear two layers. You have to wear your swim trunks.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
if you're taking it off
Yeah.
while treading,
There weren't that many people who attempted it, but it was like pretty easy if you knew how to tread with just your legs.
I can't do that. Swim unit was terrible.
Wait, just like no hand.
Yeah.
Because you have to use your hands
Oh, yeah.
to pull it out.
That's
true.
What are you gonna do? Like help someone pull them down?
Dude, that's kind of crazy.
Swim unit was interesting. Could never tread. I actually got a cramp doing that.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
like in the
yeah.
middle, and I was like, oh, I'm trying to like tread because I
Uh-huh.
never knew how to do it. It's like I'm barely surviving. I'm like just sticking my head out, and I started cramping. I was like, oh snap!
Oh sh.
Like your
And then-
leg?
Yeah, like
Oh
one of
my
my legs,
God.
I legit had to like swim on the edge, and I was, and
Oh
he was like, yeah,
my.
you're going to the kiddie pool. I was like, okay. But then I just started freestyling. I was like, ooh, having the time of my life. Yeah.
I did swimming when I was little, so I got really good at it, but then I stopped for a while. And then when we had swim unit in high school, all I remember is first of all, it was such a pain. Especially if I had it like right before brunch, so at least I had like brunch to like shower, but
Yeah.
even then it was like terrible, like not enough time.
I had a first period.
Oh my.
Fun to change, huh?
Cold AF.
Oh man.
The other thing I remember is like the water polo boys team. Like anyone who's water polo boys team, when you have swimming unit with them, they all wear Speedos and they're
Oh,
all like
yeah.
completely shaved.
Yeah.
I just thought like
No.
that was so great. Like
I think I pee with Gary for one of them. They just show up in a Speedo.
I mean, they're just comfortable with it.
yeah, I know. Like I'm good for them, but
It's
I
just
just
like
like
practice.
damn.
That's confidence right there. Confidence boosts.
Yeah,
right there.
actually. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and then I remember, I think we had to do it for like 2 semesters or something. So the second time I did it, I faked. Basically, if you don't know how to swim, you gotta stay on like the left lane, and you have like your boards, and you just like whatever.
Yeah.
And so like the second semester, I was like, you know, like screw, like why am I trying so hard and everything?
Yeah.
I just remember another story. So the first semester when I was swimming, you do freestyle or something, right?
Yeah.
There's a girl in front of me, and I swear on my life that she peed while we were swimming.
Huh?
And she was in front of me.
In high school?
Yeah.
You
'Cause, like,
faked it?
No, but
You're like,
she was in front of me. Wait, it might have actually been, like, I remember, like, maybe it was freestyle. I can't remember. I remember it was, like, wait, what do you call this? Breaststroke, I feel like. Because I remember being like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened. Because you know breaststroke, you're, like, forward-facing, and you, like, breathe like this, right? And I swear, like, one time I went down for like a stroke, and I just felt like a warm gush. So there's no way, right? There's no other reason that would happen. And she was like swimming in front of me. So yeah.
That's
That's
awkward.
gross.
Yeah. So like
Was it? Were you like right behind her the whole way?
yeah, like because we were like doing lap swimming right in a
Oh,
circle, and she
no.
was in front of me, and I was like, oh my god.
It's just constantly warm, and then as you get closer, it gets warmer and warmer.
Yeah.
What if it was a girl in front of her,
Oh, misunderstand. That sucks.
and then she had to swim through it, and then the
Oh,
person
I know.
behind her is like, "Oh, she peed."
Those are the worst situations. Though.
Yeah.
Like if someone.
Oh my! When you go to the toilet and like someone didn't flush, or someone didn't flush, someone like peed all over the toilet rim, and then you use it after them. It's like, oh shit, I have to clean this up, otherwise the next person's gonna think that I did.
Yeah, yeah.
True.
It's an
true.
obligation now.
Yeah.
The worst is like when someone farts and they walk away, and then like you and someone else are there, and you just smell it, and you're like, "Bruh, it wasn't me. I
Wait,
swear.
But my
I
favorite
swear it wasn't me."
is elementary school in
Yeah.
class when someone farts. everyone just looks in the direction because they don't want to be like that person, you know?
Whoever smelt it, dealt it. That's
Yeah.
the saying.
Whoever's not looking around is the one.
Yeah. The first person though is the one that did it.
Oh, you just gotta listen to the sound. Yeah, I'll tell you a story. My friend from Guam, we're both in high school. He told me this story. He was in his like after school like learning, like tutoring, whatever, and he was like all in the back. And I'm sorry, man, for exposing you, but he had to fart really badly. So he's like, I got an idea. I got a textbook with me. I'm gonna drop it and time it.
Wait, I think you told me this before.
Did I?
You go ahead.
So like he was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. So he got the textbook, he dropped it, he like mistimed it,
And then he
farted. So it went textbook and then fart.
Oh
And it was
my
loud.
god.
I remember you telling me that.
It was loud, so like people just turned around.
Wait, did the textbook fall first?
Yeah, textbook.
Oh my god. So he got everyone's attention and then he farted like as everyone looked at him. Oh no.
Even still, though, I give him props. It was
clever.
It was
Yeah.
clever, but then like, what if they turn around and then like, they start smelling it? Then they're like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
But talk about awkward. Funny but awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did tell you this story.
Yeah.
It was in high school.
Yeah.
We're just laughing about stuff. It was like track or something. Oh my gosh.
I think you told it multiple times too.
What?
The story to like multiple people. I think I was there for a few of them.
Oh really? Well, because it's funny.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he's over it. Hopefully. Hi there. I'll give him credit if he asks. You know, interesting enough, like, when I turned 21, never had a drink. So, like, when I tried it, I was like, oh, this must be good. Since everybody's been drinking. And I tried beer and I was like, nah, I can't drink it.
It's just the peer pressure.
Yeah. Oh, this isn't as bad as I thought. Ish.
But the thing is, whenever I'm like, well, if it's not as bad as I thought, like, why don't I actually just drink a pina colada soda?
Yeah.
That would actually taste good.
But then I'm like, wow, it's like intriguing because like when I tried alcohol, I was like, I can't enjoy this.
Have you gotten drunk before?
No. I've gone like my face red, like you know the Asian glow.
Mm.
That's it. Well, I'm not trying to get drunk today.
No.
I'm
I have to
gonna
drive you back.
wobbling down on the stairs.
Just like bursting into the Hyatt, like.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You got any other stories or not looking at it here? It's up to you.
Good.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Exposed a lot of people.
A lot of fun
Tea.
little stories. I'll give you the honors to close it out. I always let my guests do it.
And then the nerve.
That's it?
What he said.
And then now.
Okay.